Eggs. They're pretty much the champion of breakfast foods, right? But what if I told you there's a hidden dark side, especially if you're over 60? Now, it's not actually the eggs themselves. It's the small, kind of innocent mistakes we're all making that can turn this incredible superfood, well, against us. I mean, look at this. It's the picture of a perfect breakfast, isn't it? But the real story is in the details, the little things we don't even think about. We're about to crack this wide open and show you how just preparing, pairing, and even storing your eggs can make all the difference in the world. So let's just get right to it and ask the big question. Is it possible that your daily egg ritual is actually affecting your cholesterol, your joints, maybe even your energy and memory without you even realizing it? It's a pretty wild thought, I know. But hey, don't worry. This isn't about scaring you away from eggs. Quite the opposite. We're going to walk through the 5 biggest, most common mistakes, and more importantly, I'm going to show you the super simple fixes to make sure those eggs are working for you, not against you. First, let's just take a second to remember why we love eggs in the first place. They are absolute nutritional powerhouses. You get about 6 grams of high-quality protein in every single one, which is so important for keeping our muscles strong as we get older. They've got choline for a sharp mind, special stuff to protect your vision, and with basically 0 sugar, they're fantastic for keeping blood sugar in check. So with all that good stuff going on, what could possibly be going wrong? Well, the trouble can actually start before the egg even thinks about hitting the pan. Let's dive into mistake number 1, the cooking oils we choose. Okay, picture this. You're at the stove, you reach for that big bottle of vegetable oil, maybe corn oil, or that tub of margarine. It's just what we do, right? It's what we've always done. But here's the catch. Those oils are absolutely loaded with something called omega-6 fatty acids. And yeah, your body needs some of that stuff. But when the balance gets way out of whack, when there's not enough of the good omega-3s to counter it, you get what experts call a silent storm of inflammation. And that, over time, can mean stiff joints and even trouble with your arteries. So the fix here, it couldn't be simpler. It's time to swap your cooking fat. Just ditch those highly processed vegetable and corn oils. Instead, you want to reach for things that fight inflammation, like a good olive oil, avocado oil, or even ghee. Seriously, it's one of the easiest and most powerful upgrades you can make to your breakfast. All right, so we've got the right oil in the pan. Now, what are we putting next to our eggs? And that brings us right to mistake number 2, pairing them with risky processed meats. You know the scene, the classic breakfast. Eggs with bacon, eggs with sausage. It's pure comfort food. It's nostalgia on a plate. But honestly, it's a bit of a health minefield. These processed meats are just packed with sodium, nitrates, and all sorts of preservatives that can mess with your blood pressure and your cholesterol. It's like a tug-of-war in your body where the bad stuff ends up canceling out all the good stuff from the eggs. And this isn't just me saying it. I mean, check this out. The World Health Organization, these are the top docs in the world, they classify processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen. That's the exact same category as cigarettes. Wow. When you hear it put like that, it really makes you rethink that slice of bacon, doesn't it? And the fix is, well, it's delicious. Instead of those processed meats, why not pair your eggs with things that are just bursting with nutrients? Think about some creamy sliced avocado for healthy fats, maybe some sautéed spinach or juicy grilled tomatoes and mushrooms. You're not just avoiding the bad stuff, you're actively adding more vitamins, more fiber, you're making your whole meal better. Now this next one, this one might surprise you because it seems so harmless. Mistake number 3 is simply getting stuck in a daily rut. Let me tell you about a woman named Sophia. She's 73 and her routine was locked in, scrambled eggs on a slice of white toast. Every single morning. It was easy, it was what she knew. But after a while, she started feeling off. She was constipated, her energy was just gone, and her doctor mentioned her cholesterol numbers were starting to creep up. What in the world was going on? Sophia's journey really shows us the problem with nutritional monotony. Her breakfast was the same thing, day in and day out, and it was missing one crucial thing, fiber. So the fix wasn't to ditch the eggs, it was to get creative. She started rotating her meals, adding in those fiber-rich sides we just talked about, avocado, veggies, you name it. And guess what? Her energy came roaring back, her digestion got back on track, and her cholesterol stabilized, all from just mixing it up a bit. Okay, let's step away from the plate for a second and head over to the refrigerator. We're on to mistake number 4, and this is an easy one to overlook, but it can have some pretty serious consequences. I want you to do a quick mental check right now. Where are your eggs sitting? Are they in that handy little plastic holder right on the fridge door? It seems like that's where they're supposed to go, but it's actually the worst place for them. See, it's all about a stable temperature. The fridge door is the warmest part of the whole fridge, and that temperature goes up and down every single time you open it. That fluctuation can be a breeding ground for nasty bacteria like Salmonella, which can actually get through the egg's porous shell. And for someone like Tom, a 75-year-old, who got a really nasty case of Salmonella from exactly this mistake, a foodborne illness is no small thing. The fix? Super easy. Keep the eggs in their original carton on a main shelf where it's consistently cold. And that brings us to our 5th and final mistake, one that happens right there at the stove: overcooking your eggs. Do you like your fried eggs with those crispy, brown, lacy edges? I get it. But cooking eggs on super high heat might be quick, but it can actually destroy some of the most valuable nutrients, like that brain-boosting choline. And even worse, it can create something called oxidized cholesterol. Think of it like damaged cholesterol. It's a form that's way harder for your body to handle and can contribute to inflammation and plaque in your arteries. The solution here is to just go low and slow. Think soft, creamy, gently cooked scrambled eggs, or a fried egg with that beautiful, runny yolk still intact. Poaching and soft boiling are also absolutely brilliant options. Just take it from Mona, who's 69. She traded her crispy fried eggs for gently cooked ones. The result? She told her doctor her brain fog lifted and her digestive problems went away. It just goes to show how a tiny change in technique can make a massive difference. Okay, so let's pull all of this together into one simple cheat sheet. From the oil you use, to the food you pair them with, to where you store them in the fridge, each one of these 5 fixes is a small, totally manageable change. This isn't about being perfect. It's just about making smarter little choices, one breakfast at a time. This is basically your roadmap to getting the absolute most out of your eggs. So, here's the big takeaway from all of this. Eggs are a gift. They are an amazing food, just loaded with the good stuff our bodies crave. The goal is never to be afraid of them, it's just to understand them a little better and to treat them with the care they really deserve. And now I've got a question for you. After hearing these 5 mistakes, which one really hit home? Which one made you go, oh yeah, I do that? Maybe it's swapping the oil, maybe it's just throwing a handful of spinach in the pan. Whatever it is, I want you to think about it and commit to that one small change for your breakfast tomorrow. If you found this helpful and maybe learned something new, I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and share this with your friends. And you'll definitely want to stick around, because next time we are investigating another incredibly popular breakfast food, one that millions of us eat every single day, but it could be silently draining your energy. You are not going to want to miss that one.